Good morning, Bush Elementary School. This is Mrs. Benson with your daily announcements. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we're going to say the Bush School Pledge. As a twister, I am respectful, I am responsible, I am peaceful. Thank you. Today is Friday, February 5th. For lunch today, we have Uncrustable PB&J, celery sticks, mixed fruit and milk. And for breakfast tomorrow, you'll be receiving Golden Grahams, grape juice, and milk. We have no birthdays to celebrate today, but we have 2 birthdays tomorrow for Saturday, February 6th. Happy birthday to Jenziel Mercado Cruz and Randy Morales Jr. So if you see Jenziel and Randy, make sure you let them know that we wish them a happy birthday tomorrow. The following shout outs to celebrate today. The shout out goes from Mrs. C to Logan Gonzalez for his hard work on his NWEA assessment, to Jaden Mealy for staying in his area and using his words when he became frustrated, and to Gianna Pinto for her hard work during the first day of her new group. Gianna followed directions and worked very hard. She was a great role model to the other students. Another shout out from Mrs. C to Kyler Sanchez for his hard work during reading group. Kyler used his strategies to decode and read words from a story that he was reading. This shout out goes from Mrs. Andrew to Mrs. Lindquist for her unwavering love and care of her Bush family. Well deserved, Mrs. Lindquist. This shout out comes from Mrs. Hockenberry to Randy Morales for being responsible and finish his work when he was absent from class. He made sure to not only complete his work, but also turn it in without being asked. This shout out from Mrs. Hockenberry to Kane Welch took responsibility for his actions and apologized on his own after he realized he could have made better choices. We have a shout out from Mrs. Connor to DL student Tegan Gayo. And that shout out is for Zooming with Mrs. Connor for 45 minutes after the school day to finish her assessment. She was focused and did a great job. Also from Mrs. Connor to Christian Diaz in the DL group for raising his hand and answering most questions about kings and queens. And to Holly Brocious, Thea Strons, Elias Tahita, and Isabella Margaglio also provided a lot of information about kings and queens on the story that was on Zoom yesterday. A shout out from Mrs. Mason to her DL group. Lily, Cora, Sophie, Jack, Victoria, and Alexis all completed their homework. And our final shout out today is from Mrs. Shoup. She'd like to give a shout out to her morning group, Alexi, Kevin, Patrick, Gracelyn, and Angelina for reading tricky sentences and not giving up. Way to go, students. That was a lot of celebration, a lot of shout outs to celebrate. We love seeing our students being responsible, respectful, and peaceful. We also love seeing the sea of blue and yellow today as we celebrate our Twister Day. Have an awesome Friday.